Far below the shining realm, the void into which Lucifer fell became a cauldron of unending chaos. His followers, once radiant angels of music, wisdom, and might, were twisted by the darkness they embraced. Their wings blackened, their voices turned to venom, and their faces took on the fearsome shapes of their rebellion. What had been beauty now became terror, the beasts of the deep, the watchers of the wastes, and the serpents of shadow. Each carried the memory of their former glory like a wound, and each longed to unmake what they could no longer possess. Lucifer, now called Satan, rose from the abyss, his eyes no longer shimmering with the light of the morning star but burning with a darkness so complete it seemed to devour the stars themselves. Around him gathered his fallen host Leviathan, the serpent of the seas, Belial, master of deceit, Abaddon, angel of the pit. They formed a kingdom of rebellion beneath the heavens, vowing not to remain silent while the Creator's plan unfolded across the newborn universe. Meanwhile, the host of heaven stood ever watchful. Michael, scarred by the clash of eternity, was appointed defender of the gates, his sword of living flame forever drawn. Gabriel, the herald of truth, carried messages across the stars, ensuring that the will of the Most High reached every corner of creation. The Ophanim, wheels of fire covered in countless eyes, circled the throne in endless vigilance, their voices weaving hymns that held the fabric of reality together. Yet even in victory, the heavens sensed a coming storm. The Creator's greatest wonder, humanity, was about to awaken on a small blue world spinning silently in the void. From the dust of this world would rise creatures not as powerful as angels but gifted with something unique, choice. The power to love freely, to create, to rebel. And it was this fragile creation that drew both heaven's admiration and hell's hatred. Lucifer watched the shaping of earth with cold fascination. He whispered to his captains of the abyss, "If we cannot ascend to the throne, we will corrupt its masterpiece. Let the war move to their soil. Let their hearts become the battlefield." And so began a new campaign, one fought not with swords of light but with temptation, deception, and desire. The beast of the outer dark crept into the unseen places of the world, sowing seeds of chaos. Dreams turned into nightmares, kings rose and fell to whispers of power, prophets struggled against shadows that wore the faces of angels. But heaven did not remain silent. Michael led covert missions into the mortal realm, shielding the hearts of those chosen to bear the light. Gabriel's trumpet sounded in the night, calling warriors of faith to rise. Seraphim descended like streaks of fire, unseen but ever present, strengthening the weak and standing between mankind and the jaws of the abyss. The battles were fierce and unending, raging not only across deserts and mountains but within the human soul. Each prayer, each act of love, each refusal of evil became a strike of light against the encroaching dark. The war of heaven was no longer a distant legend, it was unfolding in every moment of human history. Legends speak of nights when the veil between worlds thins, when the sky burns with unearthly colors and the air hums with a sound too deep for mortal ears. On such nights, the host of heaven rides forth again, flaming swords drawn, their wings cutting through the shadows like dawn through night. They battle in silence, unseen but not unfelt, leaving behind whispers of courage and impossible coincidences that save lives and shift destinies. Lucifer watches still, his ambition undimmed. From the pit he calls to kings and tyrants, to poets and dreamers, offering kingdoms in exchange for loyalty. His beasts roam, testing the resolve of creation. Yet above it all, the throne remains, and the song of the seraphim continues, a melody of defiance against the darkness, a promise that the light will never fade. And somewhere in the vast theater of stars, the next great confrontation gathers. The angels sharpen their blades of fire. The fallen marshal their horrors. The earth spins on, unaware that every heartbeat, every breath, is part of a cosmic struggle older than time itself. The heavens wait. The abyss stirs. And the war for eternity is far from over.